Teachers share YouTube videos with students all the time to support independent learning at home. But how do they know that students really watch the videos they share with them? And how do they check for understanding after watching the video? Same day. I could tell you, but I'd rather show you. Check this out. Alright, ke mzukulu ungabixoki ngenela ku youtube.com and then click your search and then enter the topic, click search. And then I'm going to take the first one from Mr. J because again I searched it before. So basically all we need here is the link of this video. So that's why I'm stopping it. So I'm just going to copy the link. Obviously going to have to check the link to check the video to see if it has what you want. Close this tab and then now we go to Edpuzzle, the superstar of this video. So if you go to edpuzzle.com, just click the search bar, paste the link that we copied from YouTube, press enter. And then the same video we saw there is going to be here. The reason why I didn't preview the video here is because I've already seen the video. I know what it has. So you go to questions and then you can add your own questions or use AI to generate questions. So these are the types of questions you can generate. I'm going to click all. Okay, so you'll see the first one would be a question checking whether learners have any idea of what this topic is all about. That's why I selected all. So this is a poll here. All right, this will give you an idea as a teacher as to how many learners already knew something about the topic. All right,
welcome
and then
to Math with Mr.
So
J.
10 questions have been added here. So these purple dots you see here are the questions. All right, so you can just move the slider to a certain point in the video, and as soon as they mention a certain concept you want to ask, you can just stop, pause it there, and then go ask the question. All right, so as you can see, this is one of the questions that were generated there. So I want to add my own question. Okay, so I'm going to take it back a little bit. So where he mentions variable, that's where I'm going to stop the video. Unfortunately, you can't hear it because it's muted at the moment. So the moment he mentions variable, I'm going to pause the video and then I'm going to ask learners what is the variable. So I want the learners to define the variable at that point. So when I eventually give this to the learners, whenever they play this video, at that point they'll get this question, and mind you, they will not be able to skip. They have to answer the question before they move on. Okay, so what is a variable? And then I'm going to have to put something wrong and then something correct. So you can put as many options as you want here. For the purposes of this video, I'm just going to only put 2 options. Okay, so long as it's a number that is in front of a variable, but obviously we know that's incorrect. That's a coefficient. All right, a variable symbol, and then we enter another one, and then the correct one, it is a symbol that represents an unknown value. Okay, we save, and then one of our questions is also added there. So now we're going to have a total of 11 questions from the 10 that was added by AI. So I'm going to have to adjust here to ensure that where he mentions variable, it's where my question is going to start. All right, so the video will pause there and then the question is going to come up. All right, so that's what we're trying to fix here now. And then once you are in sync, then you're good to go. And then you can just press finish once you are satisfied with all the questions. Then after that, we're gonna go for the final settings. Click the 3 dots and then click assign. All right, you're gonna select the start date, select the due date. So let's give them Friday. Okay, then we're gonna save that. You can set the time as well. Okay, and then select the class. Okay, so if you don't have any classes, going to have to create a new one by clicking there or importing from one of these services here. Okay, so at New Herald Digital Academy, we're using Google Classroom. So we click that. Our class is already selected there or imported. So we're just going to click cancel. Okay, and then go and click the drop down menu, select our class from Google Classroom and proceed. And then we're just going to edit this. It's no longer Mr. J now, it's Mr. Nick. So let's change that a bit. Here we go. And then instructions, I'm really lazy today, so I'm not gonna enter anything else other than that. I'm lazy. All right, and that's basically it. There's really not much to do. You can add other activities if you wish to do that. Click the button there, add whatever activity, and then click next. And then these are also very important. How many times you want kids to attempt this activity? 1, 2, 3 times, or unlimited. So I'm just gonna go for 3 times. Okay, 2 times. Yeah, okay, fine. And then I can post it onto our Google Classroom, so I'm going to skip that. This one is very important. You want to prevent learners from skipping, because you don't want them to be marked as people who watch the video only to find that they just skipped all the way through. Okay, and then you can choose to allow them to fast forward the video or not, but they will not be able to skip any questions. So that's the most important part. And on the left is to assign, and then you are done. You can also edit the previous settings. If you want to say adjust the date, you can most definitely do that, both the start date and end date. So you just have to go and click the date, which will open the calendar, and then you're going to select the desired start date. Alright, same thing applies with the end date. You can select the end, pick whichever day, pick whichever time, and save the changes, and you're good to go. Now, imagine this. Your learners cannot skip or pretend to watch the video, and you can actually see who understands and who doesn't. Now, that's the difference between showing a video and actual teaching. If you are serious about improving learning, this